Good morning friends, welcome to Sharekhan pre-market roundup. Firstly on the global markets. Yesterday when we closed, most of the European markets were trading in flattish, whereas the American markets future was showing a flattish opening for the American markets as well. But finally by the end of the day, the American markets closed down by around 0.2 to 0.3% across the board, whereas the European markets closed in red by around 0.1 0.2%. Coming to our markets, we saw a lot of volatility yesterday, but we saw reasonable amount of strength in the banking index and the banking stocks, with banking stocks going up around anywhere from 2 to 5% across the board. That was one main reason why we saw stability in Nifty, and Nifty finally closed down by around 25 points, which was a 0.3% cut from the previous close. FIs were net buyer by 108 crore rupees in cash market yesterday, and FIs was seller by around 231 crore rupees in index futures, whereas domestic institutional investors were buyer around 112 crore rupees in cash market yesterday. Now let's have an update on derivatives.
Good morning friends, we'll give an analysis on derivatives. In yesterday's market, we have seen, in line with negative views from the international markets, we have seen a market opening up with a negative bias, and ahead of the RBI policy which was going to announce later part of the day, due to which we have seen in the initial part of the day a lot of volatility was observed in the market, and post the RBI announcement we have seen some kind of negative reaction, and also in the mid part of the day there was some kind of knee-jerk reaction wherein we have seen a century odd point loss in Nifty, but however it found some support at lower levels and managed to bounce back and eventually closed just 0.17% lower at 8547.55. And the yesterday's trading sector, banking and metal sector were the major outperformer, and due to which we have seen some kind of support in Nifty and closing just on a flattish note. While in the open interest terms, we have seen 4.5% reduction in open interest in Nifty, that is around 7.8 lakh shares were reduced in Nifty. However, cost of carry have gone up from 5% to 6%. The premium have increased from 18 odd points to 26 points currently. However, we'll see majority of the unwinding was seen in yesterday's trading session in the open interest of Nifty was mainly to the long unwinding which was observed by market participants. The put call ratio, it was more or less same as we ended on the flattish note despite of the roller coaster ride which we have observed in the intraday trading. Hence the put call ratio was more or less same at 0.92 levels. While opposed the event, we were expecting the volatility index to cool off, and it had cooled off around 4% from 15.39 it cooled off to 14.83 levels. Now, as suggested in the past two days, where we were not observing much of the activity on the call side, but post the event, a good amount of build-up was observed in majority of the at the money and out of the money call options. 8,600 and 700 has seen a build-up of around 37 and 30% respectively, while 8,800 call option has seen a build-up of 28%. Now, this indicates that 8,600 would be the crucial resistance for near term, as majority of the build-up in the call side which was observed in yesterday's trade was on the shorter side. So first hurdle for the Nifty is now at 8,600, and going above only we can expect Nifty to slowly and steadily edge towards 8,800, which is the highest call base with around 46 lakh shares in it. While in put option, we have not seen much of the activity. 8,400 strike price has seen a minor addition, while 8,500 put option did saw a 16% addition in open interest. After going below 8,500, it was crucial enough for the Nifty to give a closing above 8,500, in which we have seen in yesterday's trading session Nifty has been finding support at 8,500. So in today's trading session, the activity in 8,500 put option would be quite crucial, and unwinding in 8,500 put option will further trigger downside for the market. So has to watch 8,500 put option very closely. There's only one securities in bank period for today's trade, that is MTech Auto. On FIs terms, they have found some kind of short positions in yesterday's trade. Index futures, there were net sellers of 231 crores, and the open interest of FIs index futures went up by around 2%. Some minor short positions was been added in yesterday's trading session, while in index options there were net buyers of 604 or 605 crores, and in stock futures there were net buyers of 850 crores, and stock options net sellers of 15 crores only. 5 days VWAP stands at 8480 with a lower range at 8480 and a higher range at 8675, which is our monthly higher straddle break-even point. SGX Nifty is trading positive by 13.5 points, indicating some kind of positive opening can be expected in today's trade at 8549.40. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Now let's have a look at some of the trading ideas for the day and some important news flow results that came in yesterday and results that are supposed to come out today. Firstly, trading ideas. Bharti Airtel came out with numbers yesterday. Net profit grew to 1554 crore rupees versus 1255 crore on QoQ basis. This has been driven by a decent top line performance, which largely contributed towards operating profit growth that grew by around 1.8% on QoQ basis. Margins were almost flattish at 34.9 versus 35.2 in quarter 1 FY16. Action to be taken is long Bharti with a stop at 405.4 for a target of 426 and 434. Torrent Pharma also came out with numbers yesterday. In Torrent Pharma, Q1 consolidated net profit was at 173.5 crore rupees versus 86.2 crore rupees. Largely driven by top line, which grew by 17.2% at 3003 crore rupees versus 2562 crore. EBITDA margin was at 25.4 crore rupees versus 16.3. A sharp upmoving margins also. Action to be taken is long Torrent Pharma with a stop at 160.7 for a target of 169 and 172. Lupin has lost Lumigan patent challenge in US appeals court against Allergan, who wins appeal to block copies of Lumigan eye treatment. Action to be taken in Lupin is short Lupin for a target of 1594 and 1561 with a stop at 1677. On some of the important news flow for the day, FSSAI approved lab has found Nestle India's Maggi noodles safe to consume. Government officials have said that ONGC will pay 1135 crore as Q1 subsidy. Oil India is to pay 168 crore as Q1 subsidy. Jaishi Tea is looking to sell sugar and fertilizers business. Tata Steel UK long product business began operating as standalone unit from August 2nd. Australian Fed court revoked environment nod for Adani Enterprise Salmical coal mine. Welspun Corp has planned to raise 500 crore rupees via securities. Oriental Bank has cut deposit rates by 0.25%. The cabinet is today likely to take up issues of compensating loss-making telecom firms like BSNL and MTNL for surrounding CDMA spectrum. Hinduja Global Emphasis deal gets CCI nod. PE firm Bain Capital is looking to sell remaining stake in Hero MotoCorp through block deals today. Bain Capital still holds 1.49% stake or 20 million shares in Hero MotoCorp. Government is taking steps to pass diluted land acquisition bill in Lok Sabha today. Anil Ambani owned Reliance Group has selected Mihan near Nagpur in Maharashtra for developing India's first smart city for the defense sector. On some results which came in yesterday, JK Tyre profited 118 crore rupees versus 55.4 crore rupees, a steep jump over here in profit by around 115%. Hexaware Q2 PAT came at 98.8 versus 83.3. ENIL net profit at grew 6.6% at 25.9 crore versus 24.3. EIH net profit stood at 19.9 crore versus 6.4 crore rupees. TVZ Q1 net profit at 2.7 crore rupees was 62 lakh rupees. On some important results today, Tata Chemical, Marico, Shree Cement, Siemens, Indraprastha Gas, Mata India, PTC India and JB Chemicals. Stocks with positive bias for the day are Motors and Sumi, ICICI Bank, IOB. Stocks with negative bias are Idea, Arvind Mills and Hero MotoCorp. Stocks for investment, Hero MotoCorp, Torrent Pharma, Axis Bank, Ultratech Cement and Infosys. That's all friends from our side. Thanks and bye bye. Stay in session.